I don't approach the Mercedes-AMG S63E Performance expecting calm luxury. That expectation disappeared the moment AMG decided to put its most aggressive hybrid powertrain into what's supposed to be the most composed sedan in the world. This isn't an S-Class that learned new tricks, it's an S-Class that went through anger management and came back stronger. From the front, the message is immediate. The AMG-specific Panamericana grille dominates the nose, vertical slats standing tall like a warning rather than decoration. The headlights are sharp and deliberate, framing a face that feels confident enough to not explain itself. The hood is long, sculpted, and heavy with intention, because underneath it lives something that clearly does not belong in a polite conversation. This is still an S-Class, but the front end no longer pretends it's only here for comfort. Move to the side profile, and the contradiction becomes even more interesting. The proportions are classic S-Class. Long wheelbase, smooth surfaces, effortless presence, yet the details quietly betray its real personality. Large AMG wheels fill the arches with purpose, hiding massive brakes designed for a car that accelerates like it has something to prove. The subtle AMG badging feels almost ironic, because nothing about this car is subtle once it starts moving. It looks like executive transport, but it stands like it's waiting for a green light. Step inside, and the aggression doesn't disappear, it just gets refined. The cabin is unmistakably S-Class, layered leather, ambient lighting, flowing surfaces, and digital displays that feel more like architecture than screens. But AMG changes the mood. The steering wheel feels thicker, more deliberate. The seats hold you tighter, not aggressively, but confidently, like they know exactly what's coming next. You're surrounded by luxury, yet constantly reminded that this is a performance machine wearing a tailored suit. It's comfort with intent. Before heading to the rear, there's something quietly fascinating happening beneath your feet. This S-Class doesn't rely on tradition alone. It pairs a handcrafted 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 with an electric motor mounted on the rear axle, producing a combined output of around 791 horsepower and over 1,400 Nm of torque. That number doesn't feel real until you experience how effortlessly it moves. There's no drama, no hesitation, just immediate, relentless motion. It's the kind of acceleration that doesn't shout, it simply removes distance. At the rear, AMG keeps things controlled but unmistakable. The quad exhaust tips confirm this is not a standard S-Class, while the diffuser adds just enough edge to signal intent without ruining the elegance. The taillights remain sleek and sophisticated, because AMG understands that intimidation doesn't always require aggression. Sometimes confidence is quieter and more dangerous. What truly defines the S63 performance is how it behaves when driven. AMG's Performance 4MATIC Plus system constantly manages traction, while the adaptive suspension balances comfort and control with unsettling precision. You can glide through traffic in near silence, letting the electric motor do its work, or unleash everything and experience a luxury sedan that moves with the urgency of a supercar. The transition between those personalities is seamless, almost unsettling, like the car doesn't believe in limitations. And yes, there's humor in the contradiction. This is a car that can massage you while accelerating harder than most sports cars. It can whisper through neighborhoods and then demolish highways moments later. It's the automotive equivalent of showing up to a black tie event wearing running shoes, and still being the fastest person in the room. The Mercedes-AMG S63E Performance isn't trying to redefine luxury or performance. It simply refuses to choose between them. It proves that comfort doesn't need to be slow, and power doesn't need to be chaotic. This is AMG reminding the world that evolution doesn't always mean compromise. And here's the real question this car leaves behind. Once you experience luxury that moves like this, how do you ever go back?